This is a cozy game where you learn about real plants while helping rebuild a storm-damaged town. What makes it interesting is that everything you learn actually applies to real life, meaning the plant identification, recipes, and the herbal knowledge are all accurate. So you're basically getting genuine education while playing. The story starts simple enough. You're visiting your grandmother in the coastal town of Portobello when a massive storm hits overnight. Trees are down everywhere, the buildings are damaged, and the whole community needs help getting back on their feet. Your grandmother decides to organize a fundraiser, and that's pretty much where you come in. The main gameplay is about foraging. You walk around different environments like forests, grasslands and beaches, looking for plants and mushrooms. When you find something new, you take a photo with the camera that one of the locals gives you. This unlocks detailed information about the plant. For example, its scientific name, where it grows, what it's used for, and whether it's edible or dangerous. The identification system is pretty clever. You get cards that show you what to look for. Then you have to examine plant patches and figure out which species is which. Some plants look very similar, so you need to pay attention to details like leaf shape, stem texture, or flower color. The game doesn't mess around with this either. It includes genuinely poisonous plants like hemlock alongside safe ones, and teaches you the differences. Once you have identified plants correctly, you can harvest parts of them. You can collect leaves, flowers, roots or mushrooms, depending on what you're after. All this foraging feeds into the cooking and crafting systems. You can make stuff like soups, teas, salves and other remedies, using your collected ingredients. And the recipes are all real ones that the developers researched. The different townspeople have different needs, of course, so someone might want something to help with muscular soreness, while another needs a sleep aid or anti-inflammatory remedy. The rebuilding aspect happens through a market system that lets you sell your creations to raise money for repairs. Each NPC has specific preferences and needs that you try to match with appropriate items. It's pretty satisfying when you give someone exactly what helps their particular problem. The world itself is quite large and open for exploration. You're not restricted to following paths. The game actually encourages wandering off to discover new plant patches. The community develops as you get to know the townspeople. There's Annie who runs the campsite, Barbara the foraging expert, Harry with his smoothie stand, Linda the hairstylist, and quite a few others. The full game promises over 100 plants and fungi to learn about, and 150 plus recipes. The developers clearly did the research. Even small details like which plants grow together in the same patches are accurate, at least based on my research. The gameplay loop is relaxing. There's no combat or time pressure, just a gentle progression of knowledge and the community building. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.